Hi everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So now look at this question is under the cycle geometry. Okay. So I'm solving this one because of one of my particular students. Okay. So that everybody also will benefit from this question. Now the question says calculate angle MNP. That is my MNP. Okay. This is what I'm going to do right now. Okay, let me call this one to be what? X. So the second one also say what? Calculate POQ. P POQ. So that is we're going to form a dotted line, something around there. So POQ. Let me call this one to be what? To be what? Y. Okay, now let's start solving it. Now the first thing we are going to do here is now when you look at this one is we have my what? We can have that is MPQ is equal to what? 90. Okay, take note, it's 90. Angle in the what? Angle in a semicircle. Angle in a semicircle. Just write this written here. Now, if this one is 90, right? The whole of this one is 90. Take note. Now, when you look at this guy here, we have 50 here. This one also what? This one here, I can make this one to be, let me call it to be W, okay? That is, I can say W plus 50, okay, equal to what? 180. Why? That is opposite angle of a cyclic quadrilateral. You don't get it? So, that's simple as that. So, it means we can get my what? I can see 180 minus 50. This one will give me what? That will be equal to what? 130 degree, right? Now, so that the whole of this one is what? 130 degree, right? But from here is what? Is 90 degree, right? To get the small portion of this one, and this one, the small portion here now, this one be what? That is, the small portion of this one will be what? I can see, let me call this one to be what? A. So this one will be A. That is, I can see what? My A is equal to what? 130 minus what? 90 degrees. So this one will be what? 40. So let me re-explain. We said what? MPQ. MPQ is what? From here is what? Is 90 degrees. But from here up to this one is what? Is 130. Since this one here is what? 90 degrees. If you want to get the small portion here, this one will now be 130 minus 90. We can get this one. That is my A is equal to what? 40 degrees. Now, when you look at this one now, we have this one, that is the base angle of an isosceles triangle. They are the same thing. That is, we can make this one to be also what? This one can also be what? My A, right? Don't forget that what? My A is what? Is 40. I can just say what? 40 plus what? 40 plus what? X. Okay, we don't know my X here. Is equal to what? 180. That is angle in a triangle. Okay, angle in a triangle. So let me shorten like that to save the time. So we can have this one be what? 80 plus X equal to what? 180. So collect the light time. This one can be what? 180 minus what? 80. S equal to what? 100 degree. Okay, so we have gotten that one to be 100 degree. So that is my what? My MNP is what? 100 degree. Let me put it here. MNP which is equal to what? Is also equal to what? 100 degrees. So we are done with that. The next question is what? We need to calculate what? POQ. Okay, we have what? My PO, the small portion of this one, that's what we need. Okay, the small portion of this one is what? Don't forget what? This one is what? radius to this one. This one is what? Radius. Okay, so this one is what? Radius. This one is also what? Radius. Now we have gotten this one to be what? If this one is what? 40, we have gotten that one already. We have gotten my A to be what? 40. That is, the small portion here will be what? This one will be what? This one will be 10 degree. Okay. Now if this one is 10 degree, this one is what? 10 degrees, right? So this one is what? 10 degrees. Don't forget that what? We have here. This one is what? You know that this one is what? Everything here is what? Is 90 degree. Okay? Everything here is what? Is 90 degree. Don't forget that. Now, to get the small portion, we can get this thing right. So if this one is what? 90 degree now. This one is 10 degree. And this one is what? 90 degree. And we can equally get this one to be what? This one can be. So let's work this one out. Let me just rule here. No. Okay. So let me write it. It doesn't matter. We can have my what? I can say 90 plus what? 90 plus what? 10 plus. So this one is, the whole of this one is what? 90 degree, okay? Plus 10 plus this value here. Let me call this one to be B. So this one is what? B, which is equal to what? 180. That is angle in a triangle. So angle in a triangle. In a triangle, okay? Now we have 100 plus what? B equal to what? 180. My B is equal to what? 100 minus 180 minus what? 100. B is equal to what? 80 degree. Okay. Now the next question now is we are going B to be what? 80 degree. Now let us now find this one now. Let me use another sign so that we can get from here to here now. So this one from here. Don't forget from here to here is what? Is my what? Radius. This one to what? Radius. That is, this one now from here to here, this one is what? Equal to what? This one. That is, this one will now be what? My what? This one will be what? Isosceles, since this one is radius, this one is what? Radius. That is, you can have my what? This one can also be what? My B. Okay? I think I've written something here already, right? But I made it to be what? But let me change, it doesn't matter. I can make this one to be what? B. So this one can be what? B plus what? B. Okay? B plus B. So let me make this one to be any letter. Okay? Let me make this one to be K. This one will give us what? I can make this one be what? Plus K equal to what? 180. That is angle in the what? In the triangle. Angle in a triangle. Okay? My B is what? 80 degrees. 80 plus 80 plus what? K equal to 180. This one is what? 160 degree plus what? K equal to 180. My K is equal to what? 180 minus what? 160. That is, my K is equal to what? 20 degrees. That is, my POK is equal to what? 20 degree. Okay? So let's check it. So POQ is what? Is 20 degree. Okay? Please kindly follow, like, comment, and share. Bye.